Hello children, good morning to you all. Hope you have followed yesterday's topic, that is collective nouns and abstract nouns. Now, one more topic based on the nouns only I am going to teach you. And first of all, before starting, I would like to ask sorry for one thing. While teaching 5th class grammar, I wrote 4th class on the blackboard. Don't mistake it. It is 5th class only. After taking 4th class, I did not rub the class name. That's why it happened. So, you have only 5th class only. Though it is written 4th class, you should follow it. Understand? Yesterday's post. Then, coming to the point, I have already taught you kinds of nouns, right? I have taught you kinds of nouns. And now I am going with nouns and numbers. So, two more factors or this one at least probably I can complete. Today, only a topic on nouns. Understand? We can take a topic on nouns today also. So it is 5th class work. So, what topic I am going to deal with today is nouns and numbers. I am going to teach you nouns and numbers. What is this nouns and numbers? See, before we start our lesson, you have to learn these things perfectly. Understand? So that it will be easy for you to write on your own. Anything is asked, you can write on your own without committing any mistakes, without doing any mistakes. That's why you people have to listen to me properly. Grammar, it will be useful lifelong, not only for 5th class and again in 6th class you will have different. Of course, you will have different topics, but everything is important in grammar. Please don't be careless or don't ignore what I am teaching. Please concentrate on it and carry on your learning process. I already every day remind, please sit with textbook, notebook and your pencil box without fail. So we are doing with nouns and numbers. What are these nouns and numbers? Nouns are naming words, right? In this case, we can name a single object. Understand? Or I can say one in a number. Only one in a number. And in the same way, we can name more than one. We can name any object more than one object. Okay. We can name more than one object. So, single object we can name, or we can name same object in more number. Understand? So, anything you take. Here I have this is one chalk piece. One chalk piece. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 chalk pieces. I can't say chalk piece. So if we are naming the nouns or naming words, right? It can be a name of a person. Probably common nouns come under this category, nouns and numbers. It can be animals' names. It can be things like sofa, blackboard, curtain, and what I can say, book, box, glass, key, like that, so many things. When we take only one object, we write its original form, however it is given. So, and whenever we write the same object in more number, we are doing slight changes in it. Why we do? What we call such a change is our point today. So, when I have one chalk piece, I said a chalk piece. When I showed you so many, I said chalk pieces. For example, here this is a book, one book, and I can show you two books. Understand? One, if it is there, just as a book, a chalk piece. One chalk piece I cannot say. In place of one, I can say a chalk piece. Same way, one textbook I showed you, it is a book. If more than one, when it is one, we can say a book or a book. When they are more in number, we say books. Understand? When they are more in number. Understand? In this way, we are denoting the number of nouns. In this way, any one number, one object. Book is an object, chalk piece is an object. I am a teacher. How many teachers are teaching you English now at right now? I am only one. So, you can say a teacher or the teacher. When it is one. And if you are talking about so many, you tell teachers. Many in number or more in number. Understand? In this way, what we are doing through these nouns and numbers, we are denoting an object, a person, a thing. I mean, object means, of course, thing. When we are talking about nouns and numbers, what do we do through this? We are going to denote a thing, person, place or animals, only one in a number. And we also take the same thing, same person, same animal or same place in more number. More in number. Understand? In this way we categorize one in number, more in number. Understand? We categorize them as, or we group them as one in number and more in number. Okay. So what we call them in grammatical term is next point. Understand? So when we are talking about an object, means only one. In grammar, we call that object is in singular form. We call it the object is in singular form. When we talk about the same object or same person, understand? More in number, more than one, I can say. It can be 2, 3 or even hundreds. Not a problem. We call that this object is in plural form. When we consider an object as single, only one, we call it the object is in singular form. When we consider the same object more in number, we call it plural form. Understand? Single, singular form. Remember, single means one small trick kind of tip it is, nothing more. Understand? So, when we call single, single means only one. Only one means single. Out of single we can use singular form. And same thing, same person, same animal or same place, if you are taking into consideration more in number, same the thing belonging to same group, person belonging to same group, or an animal belonging to same group, or even anything which belongs to same group, we call, and in that way, if it belongs to single or one, we call it singular, and if the same thing belongs to a big group, person, place, animal, thing, whoever, whatever it is, we call it plural form. Understand? One in a number, singular form. More in number, plural form. What? Same thing. Suppose I am talking about chalk piece, means only we have to take into consideration chalk pieces. When I talk about a pencil, we have to take into consideration in plural only pencil. And we have to add s to it to make its plural form. Understand? Person, teacher. And one more thing I told you already, whether it is a person or a place. It happens with person and place mostly in a singular and plural form. We have to take into consideration only common nouns, not a proper noun. Why? Because only commonly speaking only we take into consideration plurals. All the teachers are not Surekha teacher. You can't say all the teachers are good in our school. You can say all Surekha teachers are good in our school. Can you say? No, because every teacher bears her own name. Understand in this way. So we can't take into consideration proper nouns while we are talking about singular and plural. Remember, only common nouns like boy, boys, girl, girls, building, buildings, name of a place you got, river, rivers, mountain, mountains. We can't say Mount Everest are very high mountain. Only one Mount Everest is there. So it is proper noun. So we can't take proper nouns for singular forms and plural forms. Only common nouns. Understand? I should make it clear. I hope it is clear to you. What you have to take? Only common nouns. Understand? Please. I go to St. Augustine school. There are many St. Augustine schools in our city. No. It is only one in kind. Every school is not called St. Augustine school. They bear their own names. In our locality only we have Little Bird School, St. Mary's School, Divyanjali School, St. Augustine School, or many more. Understand? So, in this way, they all are proper nouns. Every school has its own name. That's why we don't take proper nouns for singular and plural form. So, only any person's name. Mr. Rao, Mrs. Vijaya, ma'am is our HM. Vijaya's, ma'ams, we can't say like that. Okay, that's why only the singular plural forms are taken for common nouns and only common nouns, not any proper nouns. Got it? So, this you understood. We can use noun and number only for common nouns, and we have to follow few rules. For forming plurals. singular, it will be only one in kind, original. We don't need to do any change in it. Why you are changing the same thing or same person or same place in plural form, you have to follow some rules. We have to follow some rules. So here I am talking about rules for forming plural forms. We have some 7 to 8 rules, I believe. One by one I did. Or less than 8 also we will have. Understand, when we go on explaining, we will come to know about how many we will have. So now this is the most important thing you have to take care of, children. So, you please now concentrate more. Understand, general explanation, what are singulars, what are plurals, we have completed. Now, we will continue with what? What rules to be followed for forming the plurals of given words? First of all, we just add s to the word. Whatever it is, some words, if it is a girl, you use girls. Here what you did, GIRL, girl is the spelling. You added just S to it. School. Schools. What we did, we added only S. Trails. Only S we have added. Understand? But then flowers. Pens, bottles, whatever it is, just an example. What we did, we added only S. Understand, in few cases, we add only S to the main noun form. And form it's plural. We can change it into more in number or plural form. Second case is adding ES to the given word. Adding ES to the given word. Here, what rule we have to follow is my point now. What rule we have to follow? We can't add when to add ES to the given words is my point now. Why we have to add ES also is a point. So, when we add ES, I am telling you, when the word ends with S, when the word ends with S, or SH or X, we use ES. Understand? Because it gives the spelling of S. Sound you get, this S sound you get. When you read the words, you get S sound completely. Complete sound of S. We call it hard sound you get. S. That's right. While you are reading these words, S sound we get soft sound. We can't girl S antama anamu. Girls. Lopal ne S paluktam manamu. That is called soft sound. Schools. We don't even open our mouth when we say S here. Trees. You see, observe my pronunciation. Flowers. Pens. Books. Understand? In such a way. Understand? So, when the words end with S, SH or X, in such cases, we add ES. For example, bus, we add buses. We don't say buses. Buses we say. Boxes. Bushes. Or brushes. Understand, in this way, when the word ends with E, S, sorry, when the word ends with S, we use ears. And even with CH also, children. Even with CH also. Watch, watches. Watches, ears. We added ears here. So, when we add es to the word, when the word, after making its plural or after forming its plural form, when we get the complete sound of S, like S itself, S ma'am, S teacher, S dad, S mom, you say no. In that S sound completely you get after forming its plural form. In such case, we are adding es. When do we get such S sound? When the word ends with S, HS, X or CH. When the word ends with S, SH, X or CH. Its word ends with S. Buses. Boxes. Taxes. Bushes. Brushes. Understand? Watches. Matches. Catches. Understand in that way. When the words ends with S, SH, X or CH, we add ES to the word, singular form word, to make its plural. Why we have to add ES? Because we get the sound, S sound completely. We call it hard sound in grammar form. S. S ma'am, S teacher, S dad. We say no? That S how you say, same way we get that sound. Box, S, buses, catches. Understand? Then third case is adding IES to the word. When we add IES to the word, when the word ends with Y. When word ends with Y. And here also two exceptions are there. Sometimes we add IES and sometimes we add only S. When even the word ends with Y also. What I said here in one general statement, when the word ends with Y, we must add IES, I said. Understand? But in a few exceptional cases, we cannot do that. Just a minute. So we add IES to the word when it ends with Y. In few cases, in one group, in second group we cannot, only S we add. In which case we will see. Let us first see how to add IES to the word which ends with Y to make its plural form. For example, party. Y is there? We have to cancel this Y. We have to drop this Y to make its plural. We say parties. IES. So what we did? We cancelled y and in its place we have added IES. Not along with y. We can't do like this. This is completely a wrong thing. What we have to do? First we have to drop out y. In place cancel y. And in its place we can use IES. Okay. Party, colony, colonies, cities. Understand what we did here? We dropped y and added IES. So these are three different rules I taught you now. First, adding s simply to the word and making it plural. It is very simple form. Second, adding es to the word and making its plural form. When we will add? When the word ends with s, sh, x or ch. Then adding IES to the word when it ends with y. What we do here? We remove y or we cancel y and in its place we are adding IES. Here one discussion we have to have about it. Let me tell it completely. So, rule 3 again, same. Add IES after removing or dropping y or in place of y, I can say, simple way. Add IES to the word in place of y. I showed you so many cases like party, parties, city, cities, lily, lilies, colony, colonies, what we did in this case, we have cancelled y and in its place we have used IES every time. Understand? We used IES in its place. But one thing to observe here, one thing to take care while adding IES is when we add, when the word has consonant. You know vowels and consonants? I already taught you in the beginning. A, E, I, O, U. These are vowels. Consonants you know very well. Other letters are called consonants from B to Y, Z. Excluding these 5, all other 21 letters in English alphabet are consonants. Now what you observe is, before Y we get a consonant. Let me write completely these consonants, then it will be easy for you to understand. Like B, C, D, F, understand? H, you don't get all this. Whatever it is, all I will write. J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. These are consonants. Now what we have to observe while adding IES is, before Y the letter should be consonant. T is consonant. Here you got in consonant group T. Yeah. Then when the word ends with Y and it has a T before Y, I mean it has consonant letter before Y, not vowels, no vowels, only consonant before Y, then we are cancelling Y and adding IES. Here city, T, lily, L, colony, N. N is consonant, L is consonant, T is consonant, mummy, M is consonant, mummy is, we can say. Understand? Huh? This way. So when we have to place IES in place of Y, when Y, before Y there should be consonant, any other letter other than this part. ఇవి 5 AEIO కాకుండా వేరే ఏ లెటర్ వచ్చినా Y వెనకాల ఏ లెటర్ వచ్చినా Y కన్నా ముందు ఏ లెటర్ వేరే కాన్సనెంట్ లెటర్ వచ్చినా అప్పుడు మనము Yని క్యాన్సిల్ చేసి ఆ ప్లేస్లో IES రాయాలి. అండర్స్టాండ్? ఒకవేళ వర్డ్స్ and words have vowel before Y, what to do? We need not change it, just like first rule, we have to use only S. Suppose key is there, KEY, key. Here Y కన్నా ముందు రావాలన్నాను కదా, Y కన్నా ముందు ఓవెల్ వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ, monkey, E is vowel, whereas here T is consonant, so we use. So when we get such a way, we are just writing S, we are not cancelling Y. Understand? Monkey, what, wait, monkey, we got E before Y. Fan, day, D-A-Y, day. A is consonant, vowel, that's why days we can write here. Understand? Play, ray, etc. If you get consonant before Y, then we are adding just S. Though we get Y at the end, we should not add IES. When the word has consonant letter before Y, when the word has consonant letter before Y, we need not add IES, only S we have to add. If the word has consonant letter, if the word has vowel before Y, we have to add only S. When the word has consonant letter like other than IEO, AIOU కాకుండా వేరే ఏ లెటరు Y కన్నా ముందు వచ్చిన ఆ వర్డ్కి మాత్రము మనం Yని క్యాన్సిల్ చేసి IES రాయాలి. Whenever the word gets consonant letter before Y, then we have to cancel Y and in its place we have to add IES. So today we learned 3 different rules for forming the plural forms of given nouns. So we started with nouns and numbers. What are nouns and numbers? Why we need to do, what we need to do. And I gave you 3 rules. First adding S, then adding ES, then adding IES. We completed. Remaining so many 4 to 5 are there. We will do them tomorrow. So here I stop. Thank you, children.